What's going on, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo.
And Bill.
And today we are doing the 2021 film, Willy's Wonderland.
Hey kids, do you know what time it is? It's birthday time!
Now, for those of you that are familiar with the Banana Splits Gang movie, it's kind of similar to that, except whereas in Banana Splits Gang, it's technological. In this one, it's a satanic ritual that makes them come alive.
Instead of a TV show, we go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Basically. Yeah, it's not actually Chuck E. Cheese, but it's a
Chuck
E. Cheese-like thing, or showbiz-like, or whatever. Basically, this is our plot line. A guy, he's kind of a loner, kind of a drifter, but he's got a really badass fucking ride. He's driving through town. Yep. He hits some spikes. He gets picked up by a tow truck. Hey, you know what? I can't fix it till tomorrow. Get the tires in tomorrow. But I know someplace you could stay because the hotel's all filled up. I know someplace you can stay. All you got to do is clean up the place for the night, and that's it. So he takes him to this guy that he knows, some fucking rich-ass douchebag cowboy.
Yep.
And this rip-off Chuck E. Cheese place, and the guy's like, yeah, here, clean the place up. You can stay here tonight. There's food. There's whatever.
And they'll fix his car.
And they'll fix his car. Have it done for him by the morning. So he's like, okay. He agrees. Even though he doesn't say anything, he agrees.
Yeah.
And they go off, and he starts fixing up the place. Well, the animatronic things start coming to life. They try to kill him. He starts kicking their ass. And that's pretty much our story.
Hell yeah.
There is a few things about this, and there are going to be some slight spoilers in this review, just so you know. I have some pros, and I have one con. Overall, I know this movie is really popular right now. Overall, I enjoyed this movie. I had a lot of fun with it. It's a fun film, and there's quite a few cons. And I only have one con. I'm sorry. There's quite a few pros, but there's only one con. But that con is a big one for me. It really is.
Okay.
Kind of like in Psycho Gorman, there is one big glaring con in this movie. And so we're going to start there. In my opinion, the biggest con in this film is, here comes the spoiler, the town knows about these fucking things.
Of course
Not only
they do.
does it know about them, it's in on it.
Yep.
They put this guy in there on purpose. They set him up and put him in there on purpose as
He's
a sacrifice
sacrifice
to keep their town safe. Here's my issue, and this is where another spoiler comes in. He kicks all these fucking things' asses, totally destroys them with his bare fucking hands. Now these town
But it's
people,
Nicolas Cage, man.
these town people, they have guns, they have all this stuff. They know exactly where these things are. They go back to it every night after they were done killing people. They went back to the same place. All they had to do was go in there and blow the hell out of them, and it would have been over. Why did they go in there? Oh, well, please spare our town and we'll feed you. That makes no fucking sense.
No, man, it's Nicolas Cage, though, man.
It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about Nicolas Cage. I'm talking about this fucking town, and that making no fucking sense.
No, that's where I'm going at here. They're all a bunch of pussies. Nicolas Cage is a fucking badass.
It
He's like, I'm going to fuck you up. You want to try to fuck me up?
It's a giant plot hole that makes no sense. The script, honestly, the script of this movie, as fun as this movie is, this is a badly written script. I'm sorry. It is. If it wasn't for Nicolas Cage making this movie fun and the action sequences being fun, this movie would have nothing. And Nicolas Cage is what makes this movie good. Flat out.
I will agree with that. And let's move into pros there. I'll start there. He's right. Nicolas Cage is the one that makes this fucking film.
He's my biggest pro.
Fucking so cool. And he doesn't say anything. He doesn't say a single
word.
Line throughout the entire movie.
Not one word.
He is a fucking badass. He's just fucking these things up.
And he's fucking weird as hell. It's funny.
Oh,
as
yeah.
hell, too.
He's just fucking weird.
I mean, the humor in the movie is written well. The way, like, Nicolas Cage did things is really well. But that's I'm pretty sure that's him. He wasn't directed to do that. That's on him. I know it was. All right. My favorite part of the movie is there's a girl in there with him, and she's trying to help him, and, you know, her friends are getting killed left and right.
Yep.
And she's getting ready to take on this lizard animatronic creature. And Nicolas Cage comes in and he's all like, and he's getting
He's ready.
And then his watch goes off, and the cowboy guy at the beginning of the movie told him, "Oh, don't forget to pace yourself and take breaks."
Yeah.
All of a sudden, his watch goes off, and he's like this.
Beep, 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 beep.
I think he was actually right-handed. So he goes like this, and he's like, looks at his watch, pulls a knife out of his pocket, hands it to the girl, and walks off and takes his break. And he does the same thing every break. He drinks a certain kind of soda, and he plays fucking pinball.
Energy drink thingy.
And he's dancing while he's playing pinball, and it's fucking hilarious.
That was
He didn't have to say a
pro.
word. He didn't have to say a word.
Nope.
Nick Cage made this an awesome movie without saying a fucking word.
Yeah, that's amazing too. It's just like Terrifier.
Mm-hmm.
No words. And it was awesome. Awesome performance. And that was actually one of my favorite scenes in the film too, because he's like, beep, 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 beep. Break time. Here you go.
He just walks off and leaves her to face the fucking thing.
Good luck. Let me know how that turns out.
Yeah, pretty much. It was fucking hilarious.
It was.
But that's what
great.
killed me, man. He's kicking these things ass left and right. He's breaking them apart with his bare hands. They had guns. They had fucking backup. They had sheriffs. They had state cops. They could have taken them out anytime.
Like I said, they're a bunch of pussies, and Nick Cage is a fucking badass.
Still a plot hole. Huge,
Still, Nick Cage is
plot
still a
hole.
badass. All right, my next pro for this film is just the creepiness of it. The Chuck E. Cheese thing is creepy as fuck. The theme song they had was just creepy as fuck.
We're wrapping all our pros into one here. It's creepy.
It's
The
a creepy
atmosphere is
fucking
creepy.
film.
The restaurant is creepy. The song, I don't remember. Happy birthday, something.
Yeah, it was a weird fucking
creepy.
It was a bizarre fucking
And
song.
all of the fucking animatronics look creepy.
Yeah, that did not look like, damn, how did this place survive? This looks fucking just creepy as shit. Mm-hmm. There were some weird animatronics there. Like you had, a knight?
A knight, a gorilla, an ostrich, a weasel, which is the main one. Willy is a weasel.
Yeah, Willy the Weasel.
There was one that was like a ballerina or something. She was just a normal chick or something. I don't know what she fucking was.
Maybe a fairy? I don't know.
Fairy, something like that. I don't know, something, but she would her face would go evil and she'd get all jagged teeth. It was fucking... I guess one tiny, not really a con. They did use some CGI in this on at least one of the creature battles and on that fairy chick. Now, on the fairy chick with her face, it was fine. It looked okay. But in the creature battle, or the battle with the animatronic ostrich, it looked weird. They kept switching the CGI and it looked weird. And it almost makes me wonder if that was the first one they did and then they realized that they could do it better without it, so they didn't.
Maybe, yeah.
But since they had already filmed it, they just used it. I
And
don't
then
know.
maybe they didn't have time to refilm it.
I don't know, but it just...
Who knows?
That was the only one I really noticed CGI on, so I don't know. And it was the first fight of the movie.
Yeah.
Well, I've mentioned the humor. I'd like that. I mentioned Nicolas Cage being awesome. We've mentioned the creepiness and the creepy song. That's pretty much all the pros I've got. I like specific things to talk about. So what do you got?
Okay, I do have one more thing that I'd like to talk about for this film. And actually, I thought the backstory was really good for why this happened, this cult thing. I thought it would have been cool to make a whole movie out of the backstory. Honestly, I thought it would. I thought, well, geez, this movie should be the sequel.
Well, they are talking about doing a sequel, so who knows?
Well, that's cool, because at the end, the fairy... We don't know if it's a fairy or a ballerina or whatever, but she's still there.
Well, but then he came out. No, he got her again after that.
Yeah, he did?
Yeah, he came and got her again. Yeah.
I forgot.
And then there was the turtle, the Spanish turtle. And
That was
he
weird.
did it with the car, and it just blew up, basically.
That was a
on
weird
his way out of
character.
town.
A Spanish turtle.
Yeah.
Huh.
Who knows? I mean, maybe they'll get the sequel. I don't know. I do have to say, though, overall, guys, Willy's Wonderland's a lot of fun.
It is. It's a
But
fun
in
movie.
my opinion, if
Oh,
you
this
haven't
is better.
seen it yet,
That's definitely better.
Banana Splits Gang, the Banana Splits movie is better, in my opinion.
But both are very enjoyable.
Very fun movies, both
Yes.
of them. And I'm actually still trying to get a copy of Willy's Wonderland. It's sold out at our local Walmart. It didn't even make it to our Targets around here. So I'm trying to find one. I'll probably have to end up buying off eBay or something.
Probably.
Anyways, guys, Bronco Juggalo saying, check out the Super Slash Brothers stream on Friday nights. Check out our Teespring store. What the hell's my Teespring store called? I don't remember right now. The horror shop of horrors or something like that.
HORRORMOB?
But it's no, that's the Patreon. Check
That's
that out
Patreon.
too. But Bronco Juggalos Teespring store, also the Super Slash Brothers Teespring store. Check that out. All the links will be in the description box below. We got some awesome shit on there. You can't miss it. And you really do want this gear. It's fucking sick.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm done promoting now. Peace out, y'all.
And Bill saying, good night as always.
Talking about mob shit. Couple $100 grand, nah, it ain't much. One phone call, you can get touched. Then we gave Tommy a to-do list. Good fellas always got a full clip.